Hello and welcome to the Alliance Pro Wrestling Network special interview. Joining me today is a star of the Maritimes pro wrestling scene. Very happy to welcome back to the show, Mya Malek. Mya, welcome back to the show.
Hello, Louis. Very happy to be back. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you again. Now, I was doing my research and I was watching some of your TikTok videos, and you kind of freaked me out because a creepy mask returned on one of the most recent videos. I'm still kind of freaked out about that. What's the deal with the creepy mask?
Yep. So the creepy mask came back. We haven't seen it since Halloween.
No.
It was actually because it was a TikTok trend where someone's knocking on your door and you don't know who it is. And it's supposed to be a version of yourself with makeup on. But Mya Malek doesn't really wear a bunch of makeup, so I made it a scary person instead. Thought I'd make it creepy.
Okay, well, kind of creepy, but I kind of felt better when I watched the What Mr. Kitty Cat Hears video. That was hilarious. That was funny. I felt a lot better after I watched that because I laughed. I watched that a couple of times. I even ran up and showed it to my wife and daughter. They both laughed. That was hilarious. But anyway, so let's get into it. About a month ago, you made your debut for Let's Wrestle. Your opponent, Delmy Exo. Tell me about the experience debuting for Let's Wrestle.
Yes, so it didn't end up being Delmy Exo. She couldn't make it to the show, which is funny because that's the second time I missed wrestling her. But I know it'll happen in the future. So everything got changed, and I was in a tag team match, and I got to partner with Perry Von Vicious. Mr. Monster Truck is what I called him, and that was super fun. And so we were in a tag team, and we were wrestling against two members of Art. So it was Aaron Rourke and Ricky Smokes.
Okay.
And they did beat us, but it was still super fun. Like, I had so much fun with Monster Truck, and he was lifting me up really high. He was so strong.
Okay. Well, why do you call him Monster Truck? Just because he's big and strong?
Yeah, I think he called himself the human Monster Truck.
Oh, okay.
Well, I think I like to call him Mr. Monster Truck.
Okay, there you go. So was it the first time you were in the USA wrestling?
Yeah, that was my very first time.
So that must have been quite an experience. I was watching the Road to America vlog, and the big question I have, how come you didn't buy any Pokemon cereal? I thought you would have bought all the boxes.
Oh my gosh, so I'm so sad about that. We ended up having to leave earlier than expected. So on our way back, it was like midnight, and the store was closed. And I was like, no, I wanted the Pokemon. So next time I go, I'm buying like 20 boxes. I have it all planned out.
All right, there you go. There you go. I mean, you were really amazed at the $1 candy. You were like freaking out, and you were running around the store like a little kid.
Yeah, it was like, I'm telling you, Louis, it was like Disneyland. Everything was $1, and I just wanted to buy everything, but I limited it to $20 of candy. I thought that was enough.
Okay, there you go. That was your limit. So did you find the crowd in the United States? Was it did you find it different than the Kaizen Pro Wrestling crowd, or how did you find the crowd?
The crowd was really good. They liked the show. I think it was the same weekend as something else, so it was a little bit smaller than they usually had, but hopefully next time they'll have their regular crowd. But it was still a really great crowd, and I'm pretty sure I saw a couple Arabic people in the crowd, so that was super exciting to see.
All right, that's cool. Very cool. So do you think you'll be back at Let's Wrestle and maybe even make your debut for Limitless Wrestling?
Well, that is the goal, Louis, so I think it's crossed.
Well, I'll keep my fingers crossed for you as well. My fingers are crossed. I won't uncross them until you're in Limitless Wrestling, okay?
Thank you. Don't watch them. Don't uncross them.
Okay, I'll keep them crossed. I'll have to hide it down here so I can uncross it because it gets uncomfortable. But
okay.
One thing I did learn during that when I watched videos, you need to work on your rock skipping technique. Not a very good technique, Mya Malek.
No,
not a very good technique.
I'm not good. Kobe Christ and Benoit were much better than me. I tried. I really did try.
All right. So besides the vlog, were there any good road stories that you could share on your way to America or back from America that wasn't in the blog?
So,
I mean, the vlog, not blog, vlog.
Well, I'll let you in on a little secret. During road trips, I kind of sleep a lot.
Okay.
And so sometimes I'll wake up and I'll be like, oh, so this is the plan now. This is where we stop. So I kind of just go with the flow. But I did manage to drive for a few hours. I just I fall asleep a lot. It's just so peaceful being on the road.
Yeah, it must be fun. It must have been exciting going to the US for the first time. And I'm sure you're going to be back there many, many, many times. So we were speaking about the vlog. What was your inspiration for starting a weekly vlog? Because they're very, very entertaining.
Oh, thank you so much. I really wanted to put more content out there, and it was something I always thought about, and I put it on the back burner, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it, and it's been really fun. I like kind of having that memory to look back on, and for all the new students as well at Kaizen, they'll have these memories as well. So it just is a great thing for the whole community, I find, and everyone loves participating in them.
Yeah, no, everybody looks like they're having a great time. It's actually one of my goals to hopefully be in one of your vlogs. So hopefully one day I could be in a Mya Malek vlog. But
Thank you.
they're very entertaining. You have an incredible sense of humor. Where do you get that sense of humor from? It's a incredible sense of humor. You're a very funny individual. So.
Oh, thank you. I don't know. I used to watch Chandler Bing a lot.
Okay, there we go. There you go. So recently you were added to the Atlantic Wrestling Pro Wrestling roster. I think your first match is September 22nd, and I hope I pronounced the name right, against Shiloh.
I think
Uh,
it's Philo.
Shiloh. Okay, so let's tell me about being added to the roster and your upcoming match with Shiloh.
So I believe it's September 30th.
Okay.
With Atlantic Pro Wrestling, and it's a new promotion, so I'm super excited because that's actually their debut show, and I was kind of sad because at first I wasn't in the roster, and then the promoter messaged me like a month after and was like, "Hey, by the way, I'd love to have you on." So that was really exciting, and I always wanted to wrestle Shiloh. I think that would be fun. I don't get to wrestle females very often, so it's just another female match to put under my belt. So looking forward to it.
Yeah, great. It must be a great feeling knowing that other promotions want you as a part of their on their roster.
Yeah, I was very happy.
So at the last Kaizen show, you and Damian Spades defeated Ian Pratt and Greaser. You hit Ian with a Canadian Destroyer. So tell me about hitting that Canadian Destroyer, and is that going to be a new finisher?
Yes, so that was the first time I ever hit it, and I decided to call it the Lebanese Sunrise.
Okay, there we go.
Kind of a play on words of the Panama Sunrise.
Okay.
But yeah, that was the first time I hit it. It took a lot out of me, so I was kind of scared to hit it. But it depends on who my opponent is. I feel like if I have to resort to it and I have nothing else and I'm kind of, my comeback didn't work, I'll definitely hit the Canadian Destroyer again.
Oh, the Lebanese Sunrise.
Yes,
Sun.
the Lebanese Sunrise.
There you go.
You got it.
So you look like you landed on your hip after you hit that, and you may have been hurt because it appeared like you had trouble getting up. Was that the case, or were you okay after that?
Yeah, I mean, I got a little bit hurt. It was kind of a sacrifice I had to make to hit the move, but at least Ian got most of the damage, so I'm happy with it.
Yeah, actually, Ian was on the show 2 weeks ago, and he said that he would love a one-on-one match with you. How do you feel about that? And could we see that in the future?
So Ian gives me very scary vibes. Every time I look at him, this is the look he gives me. He goes like that. So I'm really scared of him. But if I had to wrestle him, I would love to slap him and make him tickle him and make him laugh because I really want to wipe that burn off his face.
So that's the goal, is to tickle Ian Pratt and to make him laugh. So that's you could have like a laughing man. Whoever laughs first is a loser.
I'm gonna just tickle him and make him laugh. He's so funny. I just want to see him laugh.
That would be a great match. I would love to see him laugh too.
Yeah. And then I'll feed him candy.
Yeah, you could get the Pokemon cereal and give him some Pokemon cereal.
No. He can't have my Pokemon cereal.
Okay, well, that the $1, you get some bad $1 candy, the stuff that you don't like, and you just feed it to him.
Yeah.
Like licorice or something. I don't know if you like licorice, but licorice is terrible. Just give him some.
Yeah, black licorice.
Yeah, disgusting licorice. So it's got to be a great feeling. Ian Pratt saying he would like a match with you. It's got to be a great feeling at this point that wrestlers are saying, "I want a match with Mya Malek." So it's got to be a great feeling to you when you hear that.
Yeah, that is a great feeling. He went to the same school as me, so for him to say that, yeah, It's very nice.
Yeah, so there's a lot of you mentioned the school, the Kaizen Pro Wrestling Academy. So you've been with them for quite some time. Are you helping out with any training right now? Because you're almost like a veteran of the school, but is it still all Covey Christ?
Yeah, I mean, it's weird to say that I'm like the vet student because I don't see myself as a vet at all. But I don't want to say that I help with the training, but I do go on the weekends when the new students are training and I help out. But I'm not like training them by any means. I'm just helping out Covey and just being useful in any way that I can be. It's always fun watching them grow and learn and get better.
Yeah, there we go. Is there any one of the new recruits? I know we spoke about Ian Pratt, but any other new recruits that you would like to get in the ring with?
I mean, Mya Malek wants to beat everybody up eventually. So
Not
that
not
I'll
me,
just beat up
not me
all of
though,
them.
not me though. Just let
No, I won't
leave
beat
me.
you up, Louis.
Okay, leave me alone.
Don't worry. But
Okay.
if you come into my vlog, I might give you a Lebanese sunrise.
Oh
But we'll
gosh.
discuss that another time. But no, I would love to wrestle all the students. Kobe Christ is still at the top of my list. I want to beat up my coach.
Yeah, I mean, at the next Kaizen show, he's actually gonna be talking about who the next number one contender is. Could the next number one contender be Mya Malek?
Well, I don't know if they'll let me, but it should be Mya Malek.
Yeah, I think it should be. I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna send Covey a very sternly worded message saying that it should be Mya Malek, and let's see where it goes from there.
Thanks, Louis. I have my fingers crossed. I hope it
Okay,
works.
yeah, mine is still crossed. See, I have it uncrossed. So another match I really enjoyed was your match against Chantal for Kaizen. You're really improving in the ring, and it was very evident in that match. So your thoughts on that match and your thoughts on Chantal?
Yes, so that match was, I believe it was my first women's single match. So it was very different. It was harder in a weight as well. So I found it challenging because I've never really wrestled a female one-on-one.
Okay.
And it proved to be challenging because I ended up losing as well. And so I think I learned a few things, and hopefully if I ever get in the ring again with Chantal, I will kick her butt this time because she was really pushing me to hit her harder.
Yeah, I
So
noticed that.
if I'm her opponent again, I'll be hitting her very hard.
Well, you nailed it with a very strong elbow. You knocked her into the rope, so you did hit her
Yeah,
pretty hard.
yeah, I
But
did.
but
Not hard
hopefully
enough.
not hard, but hopefully we'll see a rematch. I'm sure you'll have plenty of chances to get in the ring with Chantal.
Yeah.
But what are your thoughts on Chantal? I know she's one of the best in the maritime scene. But your thoughts on Chantal as a pro wrestler?
Yeah, I think she's very talented. She's come a long way. I see her as a female vet to look up to. There aren't very many here. And so I think she's like the only female that we have right now. So she's really the only female I had to look up to. So it was an honor to get to wrestle her and face her in the ring.
Yeah. Now you said she's the only female. Do you ever think about maybe going out and recruiting other females to try to grow the female roster at Kaizen or bring in other female wrestlers?
Well, I've tried, but Lewis, I'm not very intimidating. I don't know what it is. No one listens to me. I might have to start bribing them with candy or something.
A Pokemon cereal, although you want to keep that to yourself.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will admit you're not very intimidating. But once you get going and you start in the ring and you start doing the yells and the screams, you get a little intimidating. I get a little
Yeah.
nervous. I get a little nervous. You're just watching.
Sometimes it comes out. I can't decide when, but sometimes I just get really angry.
Maybe you should start wearing the creepy mask in the ring. That'll make you intimidating.
Oh my gosh, you know what's funny? Some people commented on that video saying, "Oh my gosh, I finally saw your real face." And I was like, "No, that's not my face." So if I wear it in a match, they'll probably think that even more.
Okay. Well, I never for a second thought it was your face. But do you, speaking of your real face, do you ever take the mask off? Because I don't think I've ever seen any video or picture or anything with you without the mask on. Do you ever take the mask off?
So this is my face. I have a very
Okay.
red complexion.
Okay.
No, I never take it off.
Okay. Now here's this tricky question. When you were crossing the border, did you have to take the mask off?
There was some fighting, but I bribed them with some more candy, and they said, "Oh, no problem. Let her through."
You just snuck over the border. That's all you just did.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's fair. That's fair enough. So you fought with the border guard, with the border agents, because you didn't want to take your mask off. That's
Well, Lewis, I was in the trunk.
Oh, okay, gotcha. They snuck you over in the trunk. I gotcha.
Yeah.
Hopefully you had plenty of candy with you in the truck and in the trunk, so you could. But now that you're getting better and better, and I know we're running a little short on time. I know you got to get going. We'll just a few more questions. Now that you're getting better and better in the ring, is there an opponent that you like to get in the ring with? I was thinking, when do you think you'll be ready for someone like a LuFisto or someone of that caliber?
Oh my gosh, yeah, that would be amazing. At this point, I'm just ready to take on anybody, and whatever happens, happens. I'm not afraid of anyone anymore. I'm gonna
Okay.
beat them all up.
You're gonna beat them all up. Yeah, there you go. So just quickly tell me about Seaway Valley Wrestling. Are you gonna be returning to Seaway Valley Wrestling?
I hope so. That was a very long trip, so we have to coordinate some schedules, but I would love to go back to Seaway. Maybe even do like a tour, try and get a few places.
Yeah, you have to come to the Toronto area. I haven't seen I haven't seen a live Mya Malek match yet. So it's
All
something
right, how
that's
about I'll make my next tour to Toronto. I'll make it happen, and then you can be in my vlog.
okay. Well, actually, if you can make it, Toronto's still like 4 hours from me. If you can make it like to London, that'll be but if you're in Toronto, no, put it this way, if you're in Toronto, I'll come. I'll go. If you're
Okay,
in
I will
Toronto,
try
I'll go.
for London.
As long as I don't get hit with a Lebanese sunrise, you got to promise that. I don't want to hurt my hip or anything like that. I'm an old man, Mia. I'm an old man.
Okay, I'll take care of you. Don't worry.
Okay, sounds good. So, what do you love most about being a professional wrestler? I know you've been doing it for some time, but what do you love most about being a professional wrestler?
I think what I love most is the community. I love all the people I get to meet, and traveling is so fun. And just like the Kaizen community as a whole, they're basically like your second family. And so you just love watching them grow, and you get to hang out with them all the time. And it's like a big group of friends, and it would be really sad to not have that. So wrestling has brought that to life, and I just love that family.
So that being said, and I know we just spoke about Toronto. Would there ever be a time that you feel like you've accomplished everything that you want to accomplish in pro wrestling in the maritime scene, and maybe move to another location and try to get more notoriety, like moving to Toronto, the Toronto area? Is that I know? Oh, I forgot his name, but someone just recently did it from the Maritimes. But is that something you would want to do?
So it's definitely been on my mind. The Maritimes, I feel like, I've got everything that I wanted from the Maritimes, and I would love to expand and see what else is out there. And so, I've been contemplating it, and we'll see what the future holds.
Okay, I mean, I think you definitely have great potential, and I think you'll be great on the Toronto scene. But that's totally up to you, of course. Hopefully, maybe something like a Destiny Wrestling or a Smash Wrestling or Greektown Wrestling will bring you in for a show or two. I think you'll be fantastic on those. Have you thought about those promotions?
I have, yeah, especially Destiny Wrestling.
Well, I could call George if you want, and I could put a good word for you.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome. I don't think he'll listen to me. He probably won't even answer the call. He'll probably say it's me, and he will just put it right to
He'll just look
voicemail.
at it, and he'll be like, ignore.
Yeah, ignore right to voicemail. So August 6th, we mentioned the Kaizen's next show. We talked about Kobe Christ for a bit. Do you have a match set yet? Is there a match? Or has it not been announced yet, or then you can't talk about it, or do you have but I'll let you answer the question.
So for August 6th, with Kaizen Pro Wrestling, my match has not been announced yet.
Okay.
And I don't even know what the match is.
Okay.
So it's gonna be a surprise, I guess.
Okay, so maybe it'll be a rematch with Chantal. So that
Yeah.
see, I'm still got the fingers crossed. But I know you got to get going. We're running short on time. I know you have to leave in a few minutes. So before we wrap it up, is there anything you want to plug? Is there a Mya Malek t-shirt, or is there any merchandise? What's anything you want to plug right away?
So I've been working on a t-shirt. It's not finished yet, but it's in the works. And I have my Instagram, of course, Mya_Malek. I changed it a few times, but the official one is Mya_Malek.
Okay.
And you can find me on TikTok, of course, and Twitch. It's all just searching Mya Malek. And then, of course, my vlogs on YouTube.
There we go. And anyone watching, check out Mya Malek's blog on YouTube. They are very, very entertaining. Very, very funny. What do you think? I just got this. What do you think of this? What do you think of my new Shooting Up North Tumblr?
Ooh, that's pretty. Yeah, I like the colors.
All right. So if you come to Toronto, I'll bring one. I'll have one. I'll give you one on me. Okay.
Thank you so much, and I'll give you candy.
All right. And I'll bring one for myself. We can fill it with candy, so I can bring all the I can bring all the candy back. All right. So, a quick question: the TikTok videos. What do you love most about doing those TikTok videos? Because they're also very entertaining.
Oh, TikTok is really fun. I love the reactions. I get fans messaging me, like asking me what the TikTok is about, and I just find it so funny because, you know, it's a good platform. It has some negatives, of course, because there's some stuff on there that kind of is sad content, but it's also really positive. It has some great stuff, and it's got, like, if you look at stuff, sometimes it has a deeper meaning. So that scary mask in a way could also be about, like, mental health, for example.
Sure.
But it could also be just a funny video, right? So I love how you can express yourself like that on TikTok, both in a funny way and in a serious way, and just combine them. And it also has a wrestling community. If you put the hashtag Wrestle Talk, you'll find a lot of the wrestling community.
All right, great. So check it. Everyone watching, check out Mya Malek's TikTok videos. They're, again, as her vlog is, they're very, very entertaining. So definitely check out Mya Malek's vlogs and her TikTok videos. Subscribe to her YouTube page. Do all that stuff. But Mya, I want to thank you so much for joining me again today. I apologize for waking up late, but I'm glad we're able to get this done. I know you got to get going. I just want to say, every time we see you in the ring, you're getting better and better and better. And I really feel you're going to become a big star in the world of professional wrestling.
Thank you so much, Louis. That means a lot. I really appreciate it. And thank you for having me on the show. And we'll see you soon in person. I know it.
Okay, we will. As long as you, again, no true Lebanese sunrise. No Lebanese sunrise. I almost said tequila. I almost said tequila sunrise. No Lebanese sunrise. Okay, Mya. Take care. Enjoy the rest of the day, and please come back soon.
Of course. See you, Louis.
Okay.
Bye,
Take care. Bye-bye.